I want to take the time to say thank you to my patrons. Your help has actually not only done so much for my channel, but has actually helped me personally to make it through this tough year. And I want to thank all of my subscribers. And, well, thank you. And let's get to the show. Let's do a simple video to start out with tonight. Shall we? And hold on, stop.
Motives are...
Yes, and if you didn't know, that was good old Denis Prager. And we're gonna actually do pragerU. pragerU just put a video out. Like, you know that there's a problem with it's a problem when the movement that you're scared of is actually starting to fucking creep up, when you have to constantly put out shit talking about how fucking bad it is. And Denis Prager, which he rarely does now, actually appeared on the video where he was talking about how, oh yeah, is communism moral? The correct answer is yes. Communism is moral. It is very moral. Communism is moral. It is super moral, and it's definitely moral. Wrong thing, my fault. Yeah, communism is super moral. But let's hear. Well, let me look for it. Let me look for as much straw as I can give Denis Prager for his stupid fucking argument that I know he's gonna make. So let's go.
Motives are much less important than behavior. We all know this. If someone has good intentions but treats people badly, those good intentions mean nothing.
So wait, I know I'm stopping at 13 minutes in, and I know people like stopping it so much. But can we actually say the same thing for Denis Prager? Like, you're funded by fossil fuel billionaires, which their biggest motive operandi is to make as much profit as you can with the behavior of weakening regulations, weakening tax structure, weakening the social contract, all in service of making money. Now, I think it's inherently evil. Well, not inherently. I don't want to sound too essentialist. But by Denis Prager's logic, behavior, funding the destruction of our democracy is, I guess, or being complicit and being funded by people that inherently harm our democracy. That action is more tangible, is more important than the motives behind it. Not like greed or fear or shit like that. But let's continue.
As it is with individuals, so it is with governments. Capitalism might sound less noble than communism. The individual pursues success to the best of his abilities. That's capitalism. Versus everyone shares everything equally. That's communism.
Wait. So, remember how I said I was going to start off by getting this motherfucker his straw man? That's not what communism is. This is a bastardization of what communism is. Each according to his ability. I fucked the phrase up. To each according to his ability. For each according to his need. Basically, what you need, you should be able to get. and what you can do, you should be able to get. That sounds more fucking capitalism, more capitalist than capitalism. When you want, like, literally, communism is if I have a strength in, say, drawing awesome art shit in the back of me, then I should be able to pursue that shit and be able to fulfill people's need for getting art. By the way, if you check out in the description, my Etsy store has my art. Fucking shield. Anyway, what's up, thing, and what's up, Raza? What's up? Yeah. But he has this straw man, and I know it's from. I know this whole thing goes. Everybody shares everything equally. I know where it's from, and let me see if he continues on this road. But let's continue.
But it is capitalism that has produced freedom, and it alone has lifted millions from poverty, while communism has kept millions impoverished and, without exception, crushed freedom.
Wait, whoa, stop, wait, stop. Let's hear that shit again.
Produced freedom, and it alone has lifted millions from poverty, while communism has kept millions impoverished and, without exception, crushed freedom.
So, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not free not to work. I'm not free not to work. I have to work. And you know what? I don't even have a choice in it. I have to work 10-hour days. I have to work an 8-hour shift plus 2 hours of overtime because reasons. Because but you think I would have the freedom to do that shit? Do you guys think in capitalism, the system that we have now, I have the freedom not to work? If somebody, like, does anybody have the freedom of not to work? Does anybody have the freedom of not having to have some sort of support network? What did he say? Kept millions impoverished? Like, let's talk about how we have enough food to feed the whole world, but because it's not profitable to move the food around, then people go hungry. And yeah, of course, I wouldn't say we had the exact communist society as the original society, but we had very close to it. When we were all in tribes around the savannas of Africa, and before we actually got into more agricultural centers, yes, of course, it was the prototypical, it was proto-communism. People actually worked to help support the groups, and there are still groups right now today. Aboriginal people in all over the world that still have this basic understanding of whatever helps the community helps me. So yeah, of course. Now, here's a funny fucking thing about the produced freedom. We've addressed the produced freedom. I'm sorry. And alone has lifted millions from poverty. According to what standard? According to what standard? This is the shit that like really bugs the fuck out of me, right? So they say capitalism has lifted millions from poverty. Do you know they do that from the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, where they change what poverty is for certain countries in order to say has lifted millions out of poverty? Like, this is such a bullshit nebulous talking point because it's not for just, it's just to make you, it's just to fucking moralize like, yeah, capitalism has lifted millions out of poverty. How far did they lift? How did they lift it out of poverty? Barely. So they went from poverty, some imaginary line, to barely above it, but they're lifted out of poverty, right? Now, you can also say that capitalism has actually kept millions impoverished. I'm just saying. Or,
and without exception, crushed freedom.
again, if you don't have any income, see how much freedom you have. But let's continue.
Capitalism, for all its imperfections, enables a decent society.
Wait, what? How? Please explain. Citation needed, Dennis. Dennis, citation needed. He's not going to give one, but let's continue.
Communism, whatever its stated intentions, leads to evil. Yet increasingly, people either ignore or deny the evil of this ideology, which within a period of only 60 years created modern totalitarianism and deprived more people of human rights and tortured and killed more people than any ideology.
You know what's funny? When you actually say this shit and you ask people to bring it up, they always mention this one obscure book that in some sort of way say it's communism fault that it was a famine. And they say 100 million. But how many people in the US alone for the last 20 years died because insufficient health care? Oh. Let's do in this year alone, from April 2020 to April 2021. How many people died because it wasn't financially advantageous to keep on hand a supply of masks or other things that would help stop a global pandemic? How many people are dying because, it's a profit motive to being able to give out a vaccine? So maybe AstraZeneca doesn't open source their vaccine. How many people? And you want to talk about human rights? Well, capitalism helped spawn this whole industry called slavery, imperialism. I mean, but there is no torture inside a system of slavery, right? There is no torture inside a system of capitalism or imperialism. But hey, just like there's no war inside of Boston, say. I had to watch Avatar again. I don't know. Anyway, sure. And let's not say torture, right? Because the CIA didn't torture anything, right? Any torture anybody, right? It was enhanced interrogation, right? The fuck out of here. And Thang actually mentions it in chat. Of course, it lifted more people from poverty when it actually caused the poverty. And again, barely lifted. What was that? It's 17 million unused homes inside of the USA, but we have 500,000 people that live homeless every day. What? Oh, I'm sorry. That's not capitalism. That's something else, right? Let's continue.
In history. How can we explain this? There are two ways. One is ignorance. People just don't know the truth about communism. The second is willful blindness. People know the truth, but choose to ignore it because the truth about communism's horrors is too painful to confront.
Okay, so, all right, sorry. If you're a fan, if you've watched this channel, you know that I referenced Pee-wee's Playhouse very few times. And those who watch this channel know, those who watch this channel actually know what's coming up. The secret word of today is whataboutism. Yeah! Every time we hear whataboutism, We do the hand claps in chat. We do the hand up in chat because this is just about a whataboutism time today. This is whataboutism. What did he first say? That it's willful ignorance of the bad things that happened with communism. We literally have it. I just pointed it out. The homelessness problem. The poverty problem. This shit isn't going on in some backwater third world country. No, poverty, homelessness, inadequate health care, inadequate mental health care is going on right here in this country. And I'm sure the U.S. isn't a communist country. Is it? Is it? Now, here's the thing. We do have, like, you can definitely tar socialists and communists with a very bad history of people claiming to be communists, but really are totalitarians. Like, China, first of all, isn't a communist country. It's a state capitalist country, and it's actually a capitalist country because they're making more billionaires over there now than we are here. And let's not talk about Russia or the people's what is it? The People's Democratic Republic of North Korea. No, those are not communist countries, especially when you have a heretical fucking theocracy. And yes, North Korea is effectively a heretical theocracy because they believe their leaders to be god kings and shit like that. Thanks. Send it through Discord. Send it through Discord. You should be able to send it. Yeah, it's check the link in the description, man. But let's continue.
Given the sad state of our educational system, we can assume most people fall into the first category. They just don't know. So let me offer.
Wait.
Given the sad state of our educational system, we can assume most people fall into the first category. They just don't know.
So he acknowledges right now our system of education. Our system of education is literally based on a capitalist system. The fact that the state has to educate most people K through 12 and is trying to increasingly become privatized, and not to mention the college levels of schools, this points out your fucking stupid ass point. Capitalism isn't fucking helping. But let's continue.
No. So let me offer some facts. But before I do, I need to address another question. Why is it important that everyone know what communism did? Here are 3 reasons. First, we have a moral...
Wait, did he just say before he addressed some facts? Before he addressed some facts. Okay, wow.
Obligation to the victims of communism not to forget them. Just as Americans have a moral obligation to remember the victims of slavery, we have the same obligation to the billion victims of communism.
Wait, now there are a billion victims of communism? Oh, okay. Sure. How do we have a billion victims of communism? Where did you pull that number out? Besides out of your ass. And by the way, Bravo 4060. What is wrong with you, man? Oh, okay. Have fun with that. I'd be a punk. Okay. But anyway, let's go.
Especially the 100 million who were murdered. Second,
Oh, look, it's warning good people. It's warning good people. Hey, you fucking loser. Warning. I want to say thank you for helping come to my stream. And if you have an issue, file your complaints up to I don't give a damn folder. Thank you.
The best way to prevent an evil from reoccurring is to confront it in all its horror.
What about... Oh, fuck. Yay! Now, what about the evils of capitalism? Unfettered, infinite growth on a finite planet. Whatever. Anyway, let's go.
The fact that many people today, especially young people, mention communism as a viable option for modern society proves they don't know communism's moral record. Therefore, they do not properly fear communism, which means this evil could happen again. And why?
Oh, shit. Is it that... Okay. Maybe Denis Prager isn't stupid. Maybe he's some insufferable smug prick. Maybe he's just afraid. Maybe he's just afraid. Oh my God. Denis Prager is afraid. He's fearful. You know what he's fearful of? All right. So I promised to do this a little bit earlier, so I'm going to do it right now. He's fearful that just like warning at people in the chat, him and people like him are mediocre, bullshit ass, no skill, no personality, no extraordinary thing having about themselves. And so they fear if other people got a chance, the same chance that they have, they will outshine him. And so when they say they want the same outcomes, they don't want the same outcomes. That's not what they're claiming. They want to, if they feel that people have the same opportunities, then of course they're going to outshine them because they're weak, they're stupid, and in most cases they may have a small remember this. But let's continue.
Why could it happen again? That brings us to reason number 3. The leaders of communist regimes and the vast number of people who help those leaders torture, enslave, and murder were nearly all normal people. Of course, some were psychopaths, but most were not.
Wait. Stop this. Okay. So, I know where he's getting this shit from, right? So, a lot of times, if you look at the Nuremberg trials, and when they actually, talked to the Nazis, what happened was they found out that a lot of them didn't have some big psychological issue. They had they basically followed this madness, this craze of following the group think. And basically, they were normal people that fell down a rabbit hole of, well, I'm told to do this. Well, it seems like everybody's going along with it. But the most glaring cases of this were Nazis who were unequivocally capitalists. Because what they're in their mind, look, here. See, I want to be able to have anybody in my chat. I'm cool with trolls, but if you're in the chat with Jita, or I think Kat, you have mods, time this motherfucker out. Bravo 4060. Time him out. Just time him out. because right now I'm not in the screen, but time him out. Because this is getting out of hand. Okay, okay. Would look, warning, have fun. But anyway, let's get to enjoying the video with the people that actually mean something.
Which means that any society, including free ones, can devolve into communism or some analogous evil. Now some facts, based on the authoritative Black Book of Communism, written by 6 French scholars and published in the United States by Harvard University Press. Here are the numbers of people murdered by communist regimes, not soldiers.
Okay, this is fucking great. This is awesome. This is fucking awesome. And hold on one second, guys. So I can just actually do this. And sorry guys. Cause I don't think I have any mods in the chat right now. But here. Let's do this. Fucking great. This is awesome. This is fucking awesome. And hey, Hell Satan, do me a favor. You have been modded. Handle that for me. Handle that for me. Thank you.
Ordinary civilians. Vietnam, 1 million. Eastern Europe, 1 million. Ethiopia, 1.
Wait, he's just gonna rattle off this shit like this? Oh wow, I should have been prepared. Let's go.
Ordinary civilians. Vietnam, 1 million. Eastern Europe.
How many people did we kill in Vietnam? How many people did America kill in Vietnam? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh shit, that's fucked up. Wait, Eastern Europe? Wait, most of the, what? Wait, what about, yay? What about the Western Europe? Like, wait, what? Okay.
Europe, 1 million. Ethiopia, 1.
Oh, shit. Denis Prager is caring about, yeah, you can. You can. There you go, Hell Satan. But, oh, wow. Oh, shit. Wow. Wow. You know it's serious when where Denis Prager brings up black people and he mentions Ethiopia. Oh wow. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Shit.
5 million. North Korea, 2 million.
Shit. Wait. No. North Korea. In what time frame? Are you just counting the people that died in North Korea since it became a state? Wait, how? Like, wait. Wow. Shit. Let's hear some more of these numbers.
Korea, 2 million. Cambodia, 2 million.
Oh my God. Wow. Shit. I am missing out on this. Like, I didn't know what's the time frame, Dennis? This is like they graphs. You never see the actual numbers or the time frame. You just see a line or some shit. Let's go.
The Soviet Union, 20 million.
Wait, 20 million. What? Okay, shit. Soviet Union, 20 million. Wow. Okay, let's go.
China, 65.
Wait, where did he get 65 million from? Wait, where did he get 65 million from? Where did he get 65 million from? Where's these numbers sourced? How do you get these numbers? Okay,
million.
let's go.
And the numbers are conservative. And of course, these numbers do not describe the suffering endured by hundreds of millions of people who were not murdered, the systematic stripping people of their right to speak freely.
Wait, stop, slow down. Wait, are these not the same people that complain about Google, Facebook, and Twitter, who are capitalist companies that actually strip people's right of speech? Like, am I missing something? Am I missing something? Wow. Let's go.
To worship freely, to start a business.
Wait. No. Dennis Prager cannot do this video. Like, what about the Muslim bandit, his friend Donald Trump, trying to interact? I'm just saying, like, like, is he serious with this shit? Like, is he serious with this shit? Like, to start a business. Hello, Amazon and fucking Walmart. But that's capitalism. If you can't make a business, even though you have all of the strangleholds of these big corporations against you, then it's your fault, right? Oh wow, shit. Yeah, sure. This is the shit that I don't get. Like, man, this is the shit that like, wow. Okay, we're almost
or
finished.
Even to travel without party permission. No non-communist judiciary.
What about the terrorist watch list that we had? What was it? Elijah Cummings on the terrorist watch list, who was a sitting Congress. Wow. Wait. Let's go. Wait. Let's see this next one.
Without party permission. No non-communist judiciary.
Because we know the system of justice in the United States isn't influenced by how much money you got, right? Ooh. Or if they stop you in a motherfucking traffic stop and for some reason you have a warrant for smoking marijuana or marijuana possession, right? No. Okay, let's go.
Or media. The poverty of nearly all communist countries. The imprisonment of vast numbers of people. And of course, the trauma suffered by the hundreds of millions of friends and relatives of the murdered and imprisoned.
Oh, who lives in a country that has 25% of the prison population? You know what? I was about to say, thing. Of course, like, I wouldn't say it's all based on the U.S. influence, which is a capitalist nation, but yeah, I would actually give you that half of them are probably directly or indirectly influenced by, I don't know, before Western European and now U.S. interventionism and imperialism. Because for some reason the sun never set on the British Empire. Fuck. And the U.S., like, we still have imperial territories. But it's all communism, right? It's all communism. For some reason, Russia had a Cold War with nobody for reasons, right? Ooh. For some reason, there was fighting in Korea, like something called the Korea War, but I don't know who the players were, right? I haven't checked it, and I check it after this. So yeah, like, and if it's actually good, we would actually go over it on the stream. So yeah, I will definitely check it after this. But let's continue.
These numbers don't tell you about the frozen millions in the vast Soviet Siberian prison camp system known as the Gulag Archipelago, or the Vietnamese communists' routine practice of burying peasants alive to terrorize other peasants into supporting the communists, or Mao Zedong's regular use of hideous tortures to punish opponents and intimidate peasants.
Wait, what? If you're going to list off the crimes of these so-called communist countries, where it really were totalitarian, why don't you hold the same scale to U.S. or imperialist nations? Like, why don't we do that? But you're not going to do that because you're carrying water for billionaires that don't want their taxes raised. That's what this shit is about. That's what this shit is about. This fear that people, oh no, they're going to take more of my taxes, and so it's communism. Let's continue.
People associate evil with darkness. That's not accurate. It is easy to look into the dark. It is very hard to stare into bright light. One should therefore associate evil with extreme brightness, given that people rarely look at real evil. And those who do not confront real evil often make up evils, like systemic racism in 21st century America, or toxic masculinity, or patriarchy.
Okay, stop, fucking done. Really? It's evil to complain about system. I know systematic racism is evil. Toxic masculinity is evil. The fucking, like, wow. Like, I'm sorry. Is it just me? Is it just me that, like, he's trying to give cover on the fact that he knows we have some fucked up systems in this country alone? Wow. Wow. I don't even know anymore. Like, wow. Wow. You guys are saying this shit in my chat. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, wow. Part of this is just basic fucking greed. Denis Prager is actually funded by billionaires that don't want to give up more of their money. And another part of it is a lot of these people have an issue where they feel like, of course we need to be on top. Of course we deserve to be on top. Of course the patriarchy is what we need to be. Of course, no, you have to be overly performative masculinity for some godforsaken reason. And of course, well, certain people deserve to be in the place that they are. It always seems like an excuse that these people have an unjustified level of power, an unjustified just amount of power and concern that they, power and influence that they shouldn't have. And you know what? Fuck them. I don't know what else to say. But anyway, guys, if you like this clip, you can catch this stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I go live at that time, and sometimes I do live other times. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. If you want to help out the stream, at the top, you can actually see the Streamlabs, and at the bottom, you can check the links down below. And see you on the next video clip.
Hey guys, this is me, Crimson60620, and if you ever want to actually get some great art and help support my channel, help support me, check out my merch page at streamlabs.com/Crimson60620/merch. Here you can actually find great pieces of art put on t-shirts, and it'll be updated frequently with a lot of my other art. So thank you for support, and please enjoy the video. Thanks.